Welcome to Shrink by Quint. I'm Quint Bower, UKCP psychotherapist with over 30 years in practice, specialising in addiction and recovery. I'm also a recovering alcoholic myself, with over a decade of sobriety. Alongside my clinical work, I'm director of Cinema, a global AI video and animation agency working across healthcare, finance and technology. This mini-series is a step away from my usual focus on psychotherapy in everyday life. I want to look at how artificial intelligence is reshaping healthcare. And today, I'd like to explore whether AI can play a role in addiction and recovery. Imagine your phone buzzing with a message, "You're at risk of relapse today." It knows because it's been tracking your sleep, your stress levels, even the language you've been using in texts. For someone in early recovery, that kind of nudge could be the difference between reaching for a bottle and reaching out for help. That's the promise. AI as a safety net, spotting the risks before you do. But the peril is obvious. Addiction isn't just data. Recovery isn't just behaviour modification. At its heart, sobriety is about connection, accountability, and meaning. Things no algorithm can provide. So, AI can spot relapsing triggers, but only people can walk you through them. Addiction is often described as cunning, baffling, and powerful, but it's also predictable. Relapse doesn't appear out of nowhere. It builds through small shifts, changes in mood, sleep, appetite, or even language. AI is very good at noticing these subtle signals. For health services under pressure, this is an attractive possibility. Imagine AI systems monitoring patterns across thousands of patients, alerting staff to intervene earlier. Imagine apps that help people spot cravings before they spiral. At Cinema, we've worked with healthcare organisations to create animations that visualise these invisible processes, how stress hormones hijack decision-making, how dopamine drives compulsive behaviour, how community rewires the brain for recovery. AI, in a way, does something similar. It takes the unseen and makes it visible. But here's the problem. Addiction isn't just about behaviour. It's about pain, trauma, and search for relief. AI might nudge you to avoid a pub on the way home, but it can't sit with you as you untangle the grief or shame that drove you to drink in the first place. And there's another risk: privacy. The data these systems rely on, location, mood, sleep, even conversations, is profoundly intimate. Mishandling that data doesn't just break trust, it could endanger lives. So recovery is built on trust, and trust can't be outsourced to an algorithm. As someone in recovery myself, I know how fragile those early days can be. I remember the first time I walked into an AA meeting, the sense of relief that I wasn't alone. No app could have given me that. It was the presence of people, the stories they shared, the simple human recognition that I wasn't unique in my struggle. And that's why I often tell clients, use every tool you can, but don't mistake tools for connection. AI might help you notice a craving, but it can't look you in the eye and say, "I've been there too." Only another human being can do that. Governments and treatment services are already exploring these ideas. Digital tools for relapse prevention are being trialled around the world. Some will succeed, some will fail. The most realistic future, again, is hybrid. AI is a partner, not a replacement. Machines spotting patterns, humans building meaning, technology widening access, humans building trust. From my vantage point in clinical practice, in my own recovery, and in my work at Cinema, explaining how AI is used in healthcare, the lesson is always the same. Innovation can help, but it can't replace. The real measure of progress will be whether people feel more supported, not just more monitored. Sobriety is a human story. AI can help us read the signals, but it can't write the script. You've been listening to Shrink by Quint. I'm Quint Bower, psychotherapist, consultant, and director of Cinema. And this episode is part of my mini-series on AI and healthcare. For companion articles and more reflections on sobriety, psychotherapy, and technology, visit quintbower.com. Thanks for joining me.